Hey guys, Nate here again with Paige Hathaway's Fit in 5 Challenge. Today we're going to go over just a few things that you guys seem to ask us about, and we're going to go over just basic ways to count your macros. It's very simple. I notice a lot of people overthinking it. Don't overthink it. So if you're used to it, this video really isn't for you. It's for people who are new, who are just learning how to count their macros and learn what they're taking in. So simplest breakdown is 1 gram of protein is going to be 4 calories. 1 gram of carbs is going to be 4 calories. The difference is 1 gram of fat is going to be 9 calories. That's why we make such a big deal about keeping track of your fats. A lot of people think, oh, fats are good, these fats are good, these fats are good. Yes, like there are good fats, but you also want to be aware that those calories add up quick. So you have 20 grams of fat, that's 180 calories right there. That can be done pretty quickly. The other thing that I want to clear up is there seems to be some confusion on how much protein is what. So for example, 1 ounce of chicken is going to yield you usually 6 to 8 ounces, 6 to 8 grams of protein. For fish, it's about the same, 6 to 8 grams, depending on the fish. Usually all the white fish is 6 to 8 grams of protein per ounce. 1 ounce of 90% lean beef is going to be about 7 grams. See, the thing with beef also is, say you go buy 70% lean beef, you're only getting about 4 grams of protein per ounce of that. So it's very important that you keep track of what you're buying when you go to the store. You want it to be at least 90% in order to be conducive. So that's basically it. So in accordance with that, so people ask about macro counting apps, like MyFitnessPal is a big one. So they'll screenshot, hey, I found this, or they'll explain, hey, my macros aren't adding up because of this. If you're not getting these kind of numbers for your proteins on the MyFitnessPal app, that's not your source. It's a great app, but the problem is you search one food and you'll get 20 different results with different numbers. So as I say, as long as you're sticking to the plan, yes, bring it up what you're finding, but don't stress about it. If you're sticking to the plan, I promise you, you're doing the right thing. Another big one, whether you should measure out foods, carbs, proteins, veggies, everything. Always measure it after cooking. No matter what you're cooking, always measure it after. Besides veggies, which we'll get to that here now, actually. So a lot of people ask about veggies. So they'll email us and say, my macros aren't adding up because they ask why they're not adding up to what we have on the sheet. So there's a few reasons why we don't count veggies. You can, and it's not you can. It's not bad. But for the purposes of this challenge, personally, I don't like to be that picky about what everybody's eating, because for most people coming into this challenge, it's a big change, huge change. So my rationale behind that is veggies don't affect our system like starchy carbs do, because most veggies are mostly fiber, right? So what does that mean? That means they don't actually digest like normal carbs do. They don't affect our insulin and our glucose levels like most carbs do. Therefore, I don't like to count them, because especially if you get like broccoli, green beans, the green leafy veggies, a cup of that is only 25 calories, 30 calories. That's really, to me, that's nothing to stress about, especially when it's mostly fiber. It's made, you need to eat those veggies in order to keep your system going, which some of you have found. So those are the big reasons that we don't count veggies. You can if you want, but those are also the reasons why you don't really need to for these purposes. So that's about it for that. I wanted to keep it short and simple. If you guys have any more questions, if I missed something, let us know in the comments or email us and we'll get back to you. Thanks.